Bitcoin bounces back from 65K and is showing some strength. Are we about to rally above 70K? Let's find out. Welcome back to FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Right now, it's about 3:05 p.m. Eastern Time, and the price of Bitcoin is currently at $67,735. And before we go over the top-down analysis, I want to go over this winning trade that I gave you guys on the 15-minute chart yesterday. Seen this flag with the measure move taking us to about 68,070. Not only did we hit the measure move, but we went up as high as 68,103. So congratulations on whoever took this trade. This is a big win for the FlexCandle community. Now, starting off here with the weekly chart, we have 2 days and 4 hours before this candle closes. As you can see, we're starting to trail sideways. It kind of looks like we're creating some type of a bear flag. The stochastics are still rolling over. I'm hoping that maybe we could double bottom here. The RSI looks like it wants to start rolling up pretty soon, but I can still see us going sideways here for a couple of weeks. And we could possibly end up falling down below the 200 moving average, which is what usually happens in most of the bear markets. Now we head over to the 3-day chart. We see that the stochastics are on the way up. I'm starting to see a little curvature here, which I'm not liking. This candle does close in the next 3 hours and 52 minutes. And again, we're going sideways here. We're starting to get some type of a green candle, but it's not strong enough to engulf this red candle yet. We are far away from the 21 moving average, so we could just be going here sideways, waiting for the 21 moving average to catch up to price and then eventually fall down. And the 2-day chart, I do have this currently in a bear flag, and this bear flag does bring us down to the measured move to about 43K. And as you can see, we've been tracing the bear flag perfectly sideways here. Stochastics kind of look like they want to start rolling over. Let's see what ends up happening. The 21 moving average is currently at 79,465. Now on the daily chart, this is where I was seeing some type of an M pattern, but since then we kind of bounced up. So it's possible that maybe this M pattern got negated and we're just going sideways here. The 21 moving average is at 70,191. We are already pretty much close to the price range here. Stochastics appear to be rolling over, but if we zoom in, it kind of looks like we're about to curve up. So maybe we have a chance to get above this 21 moving average. We're not too far. It's possible today we went above 68K. We weren't able to hold it, but if we could get above this 21 moving average, this definitely changes things. Now we are in a bear flag here, so we could just get to the top of the range at around 69, 70K and then come back down to the bottom 67 and keep going up and down until we eventually do break. That's what happened over here on the weekly, where we were just going up and down and then eventually we ended up falling all the way down here, as you can see. Now on the 22-hour chart, you can see that the stochastics are on the way up, so this pretty much is confirming what I'm seeing on the daily, that this looks like it wants to start rolling up as well. Now what we need to do is get above this 21 moving average. Maybe this could be some type of an inverted head and shoulder, some type of a double bottom. This kind of also looks like a falling wedge. This could probably bring us up to about the 50 moving average. That's at 73K. We haven't seen that number in a while. See what ends up happening. 12-hour chart, stochastics are also pointing up. 8-hour chart, we still have room to continue going up here. We're battling to get above the 21. The 21 and the 50 are pretty close together, so we could pierce through both of them. That'll be pretty good. And then we could start trying to attack this 80 moving average at 74K. Now on the 4-hour chart, I've been talking to you guys about this slanted inverted head and shoulder, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. This right shoulder is getting a little bit long, but this left shoulder was pretty long as well. I still have this measured move taking us to about 82K. The stochastics are toppy, but I'm starting to see it roll up here a little bit. We're starting to get above the 50 on the RSI. We are still above the 21 moving average. We're just on this neckline. If we could just pierce through this 100 moving average at 68,589, we could possibly just go and touch at least that 200 moving average at 77K, even if we eventually roll over. Now on the 1-hour chart, stochastics were on the way up. We got some bearish divergence here. I'm not liking this RSI. We kind of had like a double top. I'm not sure if we're going to roll over. The stochastics kind of look like we do want to roll over. We have heavy resistance here on the 200 moving average. That's currently at 67,996. When we got through it, we ended up rolling over right away. This is kind of flagging out here a little bit. This is similar to the play that I gave you yesterday on the 15-minute chart that did play out. Now if this continues to go sideways, we could possibly get the measured move to about 69,350 around there. So this is a possible flag that's happening. Let's leave that. If we can't get above the 200 moving average and we lose this 21 moving average, we probably will have more downside. This looks like a nice double bottom here that happened as well. But let's see what ends up happening. On the 15-minute chart, stochastics, we double topped here. We were about to go down, but it looks like we're starting to curve up, and the RSI is making a nice curve up here as well. We're above the 200, we're above the 21 moving average. So this is looking pretty good. Over here, I'm also seeing kind of the beginnings of a falling wedge. So this could also help us break out. So this falling wedge will break us out to about 68,582. So things are showing that they want to try to get above 68K. Again, that's the first thing we have to battle, is getting above 68K, holding that, getting above 69, holding that, 70, and so on and so on. So let's see what ends up happening. Right now, overall, I'm seeing us trying to make a move up. The bears took us down to 65K. They weren't able to drop us any lower than that. So that's showing us some good promise here for the bulls. So let's see what ends up happening by the end of the week. The 4-hour, I'm still hoping that we could break out of here and get at least to this 200 moving average. So right now, long term, I'm bearish. I still think we're going to go lower, but short term, I do see us trying to do some type of a rally up above 70K. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.